Hello and welcome back to my second channel, everyone. Today I am going to be starting the process to grow some grass for my hamster, Elmer. I am in the process of setting him up a brand new cage, and with that I'm going to be doing a naturalistic vibe, theme, style. And with that I want there to be some live plants in there, and one of the safest options is cat grass. So this stuff right here, and apparently it's super easy to grow. So I'm going to go ahead and plant it in this video. Let's do it together and let's see if it works. I'll do an update video or just add the clip onto here once it's grown. Let's go ahead and plant some cat grass for my hamster. For starters, you need your cat grass. Obviously, it says cat grass seed right there. It's only a few dollars at most pet stores, and it will have ingredients on the back so you can verify that it's safe for hamsters. Here's the container that I'm going to be using, as well as this soil because it is safe for hamsters, and if I did also want to give it to my cat, it is safe for them as well. But step one is obviously going to be the soil to plant the seeds in. So I've already kind of made a mess over here with the soil, but I just cut the top off of a water bottle so I can scoop it. That took a little bit longer than I thought, but now we have our bin of soil. And now for the fun part, putting the actual cat grass seed into the soil and hoping and waiting for it to grow. Now, the instructions say to just put some seeds in here and stir it around. I'm gonna put more, but I'm just trying to show you. Just mix it around, and then it says to add some water, and then I'm going to have to place it in a certain area, which I'll show you in 1 second. It also says to add some water, but I don't want to do too much because this soil is already kind of wet. So I already put a tiny bit in, and that was just a little bit more. I'm gonna mix this around and see if it's wet enough. I think I might need a little bit more. And the instructions for this after you do those steps is to place in a warm, dark area. And I think I'm gonna take it one step further and do that, but also put the lid on to kind of keep the humidity in. And because it doesn't need light to grow and it's in a dark area, the lid doesn't really matter. It's not gonna like stunt like any light coming through or anything like that. So I think I'm gonna leave the lid on, maybe not all the way, but just like a little bit more to keep the humidity in there. And we'll see what happens. So I came to check on the grass that I planted a few days ago, and unfortunately I guess having the lid on it wasn't the best idea because it has caused a little bit of mold, I believe anyway, on some of these. So I'm going to take the lid off and hope that the mold will go away on its own. I guess there's just too much moisture, but I am happy to see it starting to sprout. As you can see, most of the seeds have a sprout coming out of them, so that's a good sign. So I came to check on the grass tonight, and it literally has grown so much. Like, it basically sprouted overnight, because at first it was kind of just like some like roots or whatever coming from the seeds, and now it is like 2 inches tall. Some pieces are a little bit taller than that, but it literally is so cool looking. I am so proud of my work. It is a few days further later. I don't even know how many days it's been. The grass has really super grown. It is literally so tall. Oh my gosh, it is. At this point, most of it is growing over the actual bin, and it feels really nice. It's pretty late at night, but I just want to give one more update on the grass before I put it into the hamster enclosure. So don't forget to check it out on my main channel, me setting up the hamster enclosure, so you can see what exactly I'm going to do with this grass and how my hamster likes it. Today I left the closet door open, and so the sunlight kind of got to it, and it is now extremely tall. Out of the closet so you can really see, but this entire bottom is filled with roots. So obviously I probably could have used a bigger container, but I had no idea what to expect. I didn't even use that many seeds, but this is a ton of grass. So I am definitely gonna be giving some to my cats after I make sure that they're not like, you know, allergic or whatever, because it is cat grass, but I want to make sure that my cats specifically are able to tolerate it. However, this grass is extremely tall, and I'm really proud of my work. This is something to be proud of. The grass is a different texture than I thought it would be. It's very like bouncy, kind of rubbery feeling, but I also may cut it down some when I put it into the hamster enclosure because, you know, obviously it's going to keep growing and I don't want it to completely take over the hamster enclosure. But I hope this gives you guys some ideas on what you can put in your hamster enclosure, since, you know, this is nice and natural if you're going for that vibe. But in general, just hamsters love natural things, and especially the dirt. I don't know what exactly I'm going to do with it just yet. I don't know if I'm going to just lay it on top of the bedding or if I'm going to put it in a container, something like this, so that it kind of stays contained, which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it contained, but I don't know how big the container is going to be. And, you know, hamsters love to dig in it. So I think I'm just going to let it be and, you know, let the hamster just kind of have a free-for-all in this. But I'm sure Elmer is going to have a wonderful time with this grass. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. And other than that, I will see you guys on my main channel and on this channel very soon. Bye.